Hey everyone, it's Mindy from the OG Sports Network coming to you live here with hot capper Scott Shudy. He is ready to give you some winners here today. He had an excellent time, an excellent go of picking over the weekend, 2-1 yesterday in Major League Baseball. But before we get started with Scott's pick, let's go ahead and check out our multi-capper site. Here it is. We'll bring them to the stage. It is the OGCappers.com. All you got to do to find your favorite capper is go over to this section. It's our All Cappers tab right here. You can scroll through and find all your folks. But what we'll do is we'll find Mr. Scott Double Shudy. Here he is. So in order to purchase his pick packages, you just come to his capper page. You can see over the last 7 days, he is up a 305. You have his last 10 picks there. And then, of course, you can have his pick packages. But we will go over those with Scott here as we go. So let's go ahead and bring him in. Let's do it. Scott, what is up?
Hi, Mindy. Good morning.
Good morning. How was your weekend?
It was okay. It did pretty well in baseball. Two, like you said, 2 in a push yesterday. So doing pretty well in baseball. I'm finally coming around. You know, from the start of the season, it was doing very well, like we talked about, and then
right.
You know, it kind of with the pitching. And then now I'm getting back into the groove again, so I'm feeling good about baseball.
So how are you feeling about the Cubs and, say, the White Sox? You're a Cubs fan, right?
Yes. The how much time we got? So
as much as you would like, Scott.
Well, let's start with the Cubs.
Wrap it up. No, I'm kidding.
So the Cubs were a little disappointed in how Craig Counsell's managing pitching lately.
Yeah,
especially
right.
relief pitching. So, you know, that's very disappointing because, you know, I think we're a better team than what we're showing. We're probably short a pitcher or two, too, but because they moved Hendricks to the bullpen now.
Yeah, that was kind of surprising. I mean, at least on my end, right?
Yeah, I'm not too surprised just because we have, you know, a new coach and he's seeing different things. But yeah, he's you know, he's been tailing down the last, you know, couple of years, which is sad because, you know, he's a great guy and a great pitcher. But I think, you know, I think once we might need to bring in some trades, you know, eventually, and then I think we'll be okay, you know, for the long run. Because right now we're a little right under 500, but it seems like we're short a player or two there. And then for the White Sox, I'm not the biggest White Sox fan, you know, but
so you're not too upset that they have these huge losing streaks and then totally crushed the Red Sox.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did 2-1, right? Because they had lost yesterday, but I don't want to say I hate the White Sox, but I just what I don't like is I always hear like comments about, you know, the Cubs. Like it seems to me White Sox fans are more concerned about what the Cubs are doing than, you know, their actual team, which drives me nuts.
Right.
But in any case, as a handicapper, I would say with Crochet, anytime Crochet is pitching, you don't want to bet against Crochet.
Right.
Fetty, you know, like he's going today, it's hit or miss because lately he's been kind of, you know, going downwards, but in his ERA, but he's pretty good too. But any other pitcher, I would bet against the White Sox, take a -1, -2, -3, you know, because they're just not in it. Like this manager, he's more of a minor league manager, more of like a developmental manager.
Okay.
Put him in this role. I don't think he's right for this role.
Yeah.
So, but they're probably just going to stick with him till the end of the season. You know, they are rebuilding, but it's just sad. And I've seen rumors online about Luis Robert might be traded even to the Cubs.
Oh.
But I don't know who we would give up for him. But
maybe cash.
Maybe. But I don't know if I like that move or not. But so there are rumors like that going around. But yeah, going like this year, be careful with the White Sox because you could lose a lot of money, you know. even though it's plus money, a lot of times, you know, they're just
they're getting most of the time they're getting blown out, like you said, by 2 or 3 at least.
Yeah, but that's when they're losing the games.
Right. But my Royals team here that we're going to cover, they got 2 of 3 versus the Mariners. Mariners got them there yesterday. But they're looking to play the Yankees, who got back on track a little bit there yesterday versus the Dodgers. So that's what we're going to cover. Yankees versus the Royals here in KC. We got what? Carlos Rodon, 2.5 ERA over his last 3 versus Seth Lugo, 3.23 over his last 3. All right, give us the rundown. We got what is it? Minus 130 over under 8.5.
I believe so. Yeah, 8.5. So I'm going with the total for the video. On the premium side, I have actually a side for this game.
Nice.
But the total, I am going under 8.5. And you may even want to go first 5 under, because these are really 2 great pitchers.
Sure.
Like you said, Rodon right now is 8-2, 3.08 overall. Lugo is 9-1 with a 2.13 ERA. So that's really good. Especially lately, with this past series, the Yankees have batted 226 over the past 3 games, except for Judge. That's overall. But Judge obviously has been on a tear. He's been hitting home runs left and right. So
sure.
You got to be careful with him. But if they're smart about it, I'm not going to give anything away. But if they're smart about it, Casey's got good chance. But so I'm going to go with the under 8.5. I'm hoping these 2 pitchers last. I was a little worried about Rodon because I think he has a 5 ERA lately against this team. He struggled against this team last time. So left-hander here it is, a CBS, 3-6 with a 5.27 ERA and 11 career starts against the Royals. So I'm just a little concerned about Rodon, but I think he's going to bounce back here, to keep this score under.
So did I hear you say that there is a Royals pitcher that's how much? Something in 1?
9-1, Seth Lugo. He's going today.
That just doesn't seem right. It's funny. Before the season, I was out there and I was like, oh my God, this pitching staff is going to be so bad. No one's going to get more than like 6 wins. They have 7 ERAs and they've actually been dealing this season. So it's been pretty good. But it's kind of like, how I see it here is this Yankees offense, besides yesterday, really hasn't been able to muster much, right? We were talking about it. They're only scoring 3.44 runs here per game in their last 3. And right now, if we take a look at their overall offensive impact compared to this league average, it's 2.8% lower right now than the league average. So the Yankees have been really struggling to score. So hopefully that will go ahead and help keep this total under, right, Scott?
Yes. And then one other thing, the only other, thing that might help the Yankees, which I don't want too much help from them right now, but is Soto is supposed to return.
Oh, the elbow is better, huh?
Yes. So that's what the CBS is reporting. So
gotcha.
He had a left forearm inflammation. So that's what he had. So maybe he'll come back, but maybe he won't perform as well with that, So I think that might help keep it under 2. I don't think he's going to be going crazy, if they're coming back. So from that type of injury. So
all right, then
I like the under here.
All right, Mr. Scott, tell us what you got today here over at ogcappers.com. I got your page up here.
Yes.
It looks like you got 1 pick in the NHL today. Tell us what you got.
Yeah, so I have 1 NHL Stanley Cup pick. That's going to be on the total. And then I have 1 WNBA. And I have the 1 Major League Baseball game.
Awesome.
So that's the Toronto and Milwaukee game.
Awesome. All right, you guys. Hey, if you are out there, make sure you go ahead and click on Scott's profile. Find his pick packages right there. Make sure you use this promo code OG20 to save you 20% off at checkout. Scott has been doing some fine work here, so make sure we go ahead and pick up his pick package here today. We appreciate all of your support. Also, make sure you watch Scott's videos that they come out frequently. We appreciate all your hard work. Have a great day, and we will see you guys later. Make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, click on the bell to get the latest notifications there as well. And comment. We want to know who you like for this Royals-Yankees game. All right, everyone. We'll check you later. Bye-bye.